Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I've been working on this a little while to get it perfect. I've got this part perfect. I haven't really figured out how to duplicate this around. But if you'll take a screenshot of that right there, and you're kind of working, I don't know, almost backwards in a way. I'm going to draw a 10-inch ellipse. And then I'm going to set my nudge factor on 5 inches. And I'm going to make a duplicate. I'm going to move it down and over. That right here is what we need. So I'm going to take a 2-point line and I'm just going to kind of go over this part. I'm going to go from there, holding down the control button so it'll draw a perfect arch or a perfect line. And if we take this shape and I would always test it out before I do it. Control D and make a duplicate, holding down the control button and get that right there. And then you can kind of test this shape. I'm going to use the Smart Fill tool to fill it in so it becomes all one piece. And I'm going to left click, right click. And if we look now, if we Control D and duplicate it over, and we hit the plus key and move this, and it's weird because it's already 180 degrees, so we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. And this node should snap to right there, much like it's going to at the bottom. So I can Control D and make a duplicate, holding down the control button and do that right there. So this is the shape we need. And I'm having a little bit of trouble manipulating it later. So we know this shape works. The half of the circle move down and over. So we're going to take this circle and Control D and then go inwardly just a little bit because we want that outer circle to remain the same. Now I'm going to take this circle. I'm going to actually Control D, change my nudge factor to 1 inch. And I'm going to move it over. And I'm going to make it black just so we can see the difference because we need to keep this circle here. Control D, move it over an inch, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. And you could go that far. And now, if you remember, we want to keep this shape. And normally I would say virtual segment delete key. So I made I grouped that together. I'm going to make a duplicate and I'm going to move it out of the way in case I make a mistake. So we want to connect all the, so this will be easy to take the virtual segment delete key with your holding down your Alt key and cut away that line. So we're continuing that shape. And you could cut these lines away. You cut this line away. And it all depends on how many sectors you made is what you're going to do. Now, normally I would say parallel dimension tool. But let's do this. Let's just use our Smart Fill tool. Let's pick black or blue. Let's make sure this is grouped together so we can get rid of it. And I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. And this way I can fill that in. And now I need to continue these lines. So I can use, and it's kind of tedious with the virtual segment delete key to do all this toward the end. So I'm going to just do what I can and then zoom in. And you need to get every single one of them perfectly. You want as far as you can go, like right there, I didn't get it. And right there, and even right there. See, really that ought to be a point, but I don't guess it really matters. We could actually take away, because that's the outer circle. Let's see what that does. That maybe was, I always keep it in. So now let's delete this inside circle. Whoop, I had them grouped together. So group and ungroup. And let's delete that inner circle. And then that way we'll go all the way to the outer circle. Now, it is ungrouped together, but if we will take all this and then just nudge it out of the way. And I still got my line, so I'm going to get rid of my line. And I am going to weld this. And then I can Control D and go right there. Now it's a little bit different pattern I really wanted, but it's still good. You know, I did make a duplicate so I can delete that. So I'm going to group this together, Control G, and this might be solve my problem. Control D and move it over there. Hit the plus key. Control G, rotate this guy 90 degrees. Well, I didn't group it. So group that together, rotate it, well, 90 degrees, I can use it on the bottom, and hopefully it'll fit more perfectly, and it does. Now, what's kind of a little bit difficult when you're filled in, if this was a line, I could do a much better job, but if I can get that corner and have it snap to right there, and then Control D, get the two-sided arrow, and voila. Now, our lines are double there, but I don't think it mattered. Now, the true test, Control G to group it, is it going to fit? You know, this would be so easy if we could just use this line, because I could use nodes to have it snap to. Oh, come on. You know, you could snap to right there and you'll get it. So I might even figure out how to do that. But because it's so much easier when it's you know, there's a node right there. And I kind of like it. It's not, I didn't hit it perfect because I can see a little white line. So, you know what, I wonder if I can grab that node. There you go. Let me get rid of these. And then you can actually group this together and look, it is 30 inches wide. So I can set my nudge factor on 30 inches, hopefully. Nope, that didn't work. Well, you know what? Let me ungroup these for a second. Okay, 20 inches. Control G to group it. I'm just trying to save time instead of snap to, and then you could just hit the, look at that. And then you could just keep going as long as you want it. So if you want to take a screenshot of anything, take a screenshot of right there. And just remember, maybe change your lines black because we need to keep this orange. This red outside line is the whole key. That's a pretty cool pattern. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.